Today we will have our first session with all the players back from international. So Okwala arrived yesterday late afternoon while we had our session already. Of course, we take the protocol very seriously in relation to 48 hours of recovery. So Kibu, Salim and our captain, Muhammad Hussein, only did a second day of a light training session yesterday, part of the recovery process, which we respect the national team and expect them to do the same after we play a match. So today will be our final session. We'll have everybody back and our preparations will be complete after our final session.
Thank you coach, na tunakaribisha maswali kwake mwalimu, na kama nilivyosema awali, kama una swali basi sogea hapa ili uweze kusikika vyema. Karibu kwa swali la kwanza kwake coach Fred Davis.
Coach, what type of opponent are you going to face in terms of tactical approach?
Yanga have not won the league 3 years in a row if they weren't a good side. They are a side that they've been together for 3 years now. They have won the league 3 times, so although we respect them, we have analyzed them in detail. We know exactly how they're going to approach the game. We have analyzed all their matches so far, gone into a deep, thorough preparation plan in how we're going to approach the match. And form, history, everything goes out the window when it comes to a big game like this. It's a derby. It's the best team that will win on the day, and we have to stick to our plan. We have to stick to our strategy. We have to stick to how we want to approach the match. Although it's going to be a tough match, we respect them as a team, but we have to put our chest out and put our dominance on the match, because we are a big club as well. We are Simba Sports Club, and although we're only 15 weeks into our project, there's so much more potential to come out of our squad, and we build every day to realize that potential.
Asante. Swali la pili kwake coach.
Thank you, coach. We are having a break for some of the players going for their national team. Does that establish in one way or another to prepare a team for Dabi?
I think it's part of the process, because Yanga had internationals away as well, so both teams faced a similar type of situation. It's your preparation, it's your pre-season, it's how you build and how you put the principles in. There are always some slight tweaks in relation to your game plan. Do you want to attack on the left more? Do you want to overload the right? Do you want to play through the center? Where are you going to press the opponent? Where are you going to drop the line or push the line up, line of confrontation in terms of a defensive aspect? But these are the details that you do as a coach in every match. You don't have your players, but these days with technology, with putting in these principles before, it's easy to say, to give these internationals that were away, to put them up to date in what you've been doing for the last 2 weeks. So it's quite easy to give them the information, and the game plan, the tactical plan, the approach will be on the pitch, and once the whistle blows, the 90 minutes starts and we'll be ready.
Swali la tatu. Yes. Karibu sana. Uliza kwa Kiswahili.
Coach, you've had a very good start to your tenure as a Simba coach. Does that give you a sense that this is a league that you can win? Going into tomorrow's game, do you get the sense that this is a game that I need to win if I want to win the league title?
Yeah, it's an important match, because both teams are vying for that top spot, and of course you always talk about these matches being like 6-pointers. So it's a match that will be significant in terms of the league race, but it won't decide the league race. There are still so many matches left after this, but we know how important this match is. Not only because of the past, or let's say last season, the immediate past, us dropping 6 points, but we know the significance of this match and how it will impact. But of course, it's just another match of 90 minutes, and we can't put an overemphasis on the match in relation to our players, because a lot of them are new to this derby. A lot of them don't know really what to expect, although they face them in the Community Shield. This is the one that counts. This is the one that, with the league title, will have a significant impact. But we approach the match as normal. We will be hyped up. We will be ready. And once the 90 minutes start, that's when you'll see the dynamics of the match.
Ya, swali la tatu hilo limetoka kwa mwanahabari mwenzetu kutoka South Africa, wakilisha wanahabari kadhaa ambao wametoka nje ya Tanzania. Coverage
Yanga always play high pressing game. They are yet to concede a goal in a league. How do you prepare to handle that situation facing a team that is so well in terms of tactical approach?
Now, if you look at the match we faced them in the Community Shield, they were not high pressing. They sat back against us. So sometimes as a coach you probably plan to high press, and maybe the opponent's structure doesn't give you the possibility to high press. And probably that's the reason why they did not press us high in the last match we played. This is a different match. It's a different approach. They have studied us more. They've only seen the Simba Day match before that. Now they've probably gone into details into how we're going to approach the match. But you know, these stats, these numbers of us having a good start, them having a good start, like I said, it's a derby. It's a match where all of these stats fall out of the window. It's a match we approach that when the whistle starts, it's who's more ready, who's willing to go the extra mile, which team is brave enough to play their football and not be cagey. I definitely don't think we are the team that, in terms of our dynamic, in terms of our profile, we're not the team that is going to sit back and say, okay, let's defend in a low block. No, that is not us. That is not our style. We have to realize as well, Yanga is at the peak squad building. You know, they are really how they've built this thing over 3 years. They're probably at the peak, and you know, when you're at the top of the summit, there's only one step after that. We are still building, and there's so much. We'll be prepared for it, and stats of defense or attack falls out the window, and it's just how we approach the match on the day.
Asante. Swali la tano, karibu.
Coach, the side has lost the 3 previous derbies. Does this create fear or pressure for following tomorrow's match?
No, I think I've answered that question before. That history does not play a part in the match when we start the match, because if you can say our team is affected by that, we've got a whole new squad. If you take the starting lineup of the last seasons, we've got a whole new squad this season. We've got Shaba, Kapombe, that is seasoned professionals, Yasin that has been playing as well from the last season. The rest of the players are new to the derby, as not affected by the past. Of course, it's our job as a technical team to educate them into what's been happening in the recent years, or what's been happening in the previous derbies. But like I said, it does not play a significant role. We have a new team, we have a new squad, we have a dynamic squad, and once the whistle starts, it will be a completely different game to the last derbies. That's for sure.
Yeah, nitakaribisha bonus question moja.